Hello, Namaste Thomas ji. How are you?
Namaste, Deepaji. I'm okay, thank you.
How are you? How's your practice going on? Did you?
Yeah.
Did you? This we will have more classes, right? When are you free?
Yeah.
We have 2 classes left, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, maybe next week.
Okay, we'll see.
You will send me how to write.
Okay, how to?
Yeah, how to draw.
Okay, yeah, I
I mean,
I told you, no,
draw.
I'm sometimes lost. Like I don't remember things nowadays.
No problem.
I just came from my class. I had class
You teach.
somewhere, yes.
Okay, nice, nice. I'm the only one this morning.
Yeah, I don't know where the people gone. Maybe they will come.
Maybe it's too early for USA.
Too early for them?
Yeah.
I don't know. What time is in your place?
It's 8:15 in the morning.
Okay.
So in USA, maybe it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock?
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
In some parts.
Okay.
Or 4. No, 4. But it's early for them, yeah.
Or maybe night for them. Some people has night maybe.
Yeah.
Because I remember PKG was saying that morning, my evening was his morning, and then it was like same time, almost half an hour here and there.
Oh, okay.
So what is temperature in your place? Is cold then?
It's not so cold. It's around 10 degrees.
Wearing this.
Yeah, it's like 10 degrees in the morning.
10 degrees. Oh my God, it's so cold for me.
Yeah, But it will be more colder after.
Yeah.
Now it's good, but it's cold, but it's good. Nice weather.
Okay, I'm just checking what
Nice
is
sun.
here. Uh, now it's like 27 degrees.
At your place?
Yeah, 27 degrees.
Oh, that's really nice.
And lowest, which was in the morning, it was 18 degrees.
Oh, that is the temperature for me.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
this
I
is,
like
this is
warm.
cool for us. We are feeling cold.
But
In the
how is
morning,
in winter?
in the morning, I go for practice class, like asana practice class, and then it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's like so cold. We wear so many clothes, and it's like it's showing not more than 17 degrees, 18 degrees.
But how is in winter?
Yeah, it's going to be winter.
How cold is then?
In the winter, it's like
Yeah.
3 degrees, 4 degrees. In the
Oh,
daytime, we have sunny.
nice.
We don't have snow.
You don't have snow? Oh, we have sometimes. Just
Okay. Rishikesh is like more, you can say, not in the mountain, it's like more in the valley.
yeah.
So there are snow in the mountains all over, but not in the Rishikesh.
Oh, okay.
It's like we are the river, we are riverside. Like riverside, you can have snow, but we are more down maybe.
Oh,
We are
okay.
in the foothills.
So if you want snow, you just go to the hills and have snow.
I don't know. I don't want. When I was kid, I was like, I born in a place where we had so much snow. And it was so much snow. Like it start from like December. So it's like December, January, February, March, like 4 months.
Oh,
So 4 months snow and no electricity that time. Now they do have that time, and because of snow, the electricity wire, they got something like, you know, so no
yeah.
electricity. And then
Oh,
no, nothing, you can't go even outside. So
yeah,
you have to,
hard living.
yeah, you have to stay at the home. You have fire, this wooden fire, and that's it.
Oof,
And then
that's
someday,
hard.
some sunny day, you have to make this snowmans.
Snowman, yeah.
My brother, he was very fond of snowmans. So it's like when we were small there, he was like, bringing us together and having one stick and like, okay, me snowman. If we run away, he was beating us with this stick.
Oh my God.
Have to, and we was feeling so cold. And that time, even we don't care wearing shoes and gloves. He was not
Yeah.
taking. So we was like with the bare hand, sometime barefoot. We was like,
Oh my God.
but we was enjoying. We was not feeling cold. Our hand was like this and like, oh my God. But
Yeah, frozen. Yeah, kids are different.
now kids are different, but that time we was like not
Yeah.
taking care that much.
But that is also a nice part of life.
I think everything has different, like
Yeah.
part, right? Now also I'm having good part, but that time that was a
Yeah,
no.
for the time.
Uh,
What do you think? We'll have class this morning
yeah, we will
or
start,
no?
Yeah, because we are. What time you are leaving?
I will see about what is the time now.
It's like 11:54 now, my place.
I have half hour maybe.
Okay, we will talk about, and then people will. This is a recording version, so they can have.
Ah, okay, so
We can start with the mantra. That's right. We are chanting 3 times Om together, and then I'm chanting mantra. Take a deep breath in. Om. Asato ma sadgamaya tamso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly, gently open your eyes. Namaste. Okay, so so yesterday we was talking about a different Vata Pitta Kapha, how it works. Today we will talk about the taste. So I'm just sharing this slide. Can you see it? Okay. Can you see this slide?
it's a bit smaller for me because I'm on the phone. So.
But it's coming or not?
I see, but
no problem. Like, but it's
too
visual,
small.
right?
Yeah, it's well for everybody will be okay.
Okay. So when we was talking about yesterday we started with the four goal of human life. Then we started with the with the 5 element, and then we also talked about the combination of these 5 element in the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, right? Then we was talking. Sorry, somebody was there. So we was talking about this Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, 3 different nature or prakriti we call, or dosha sometimes we call. So these 3 doshas. Then we was talking about how these 3 dosha impact in our body and impact outside. So you will see that these 3 dosha has different function in our body, and then how this Vata, Pitta, Kapha has impact in daytime, how it impact in a season, how impact in everything. So today we will talk about how this work with the food, because this we are talking about food, right? So according to Ayurveda, we have 6 different taste, right? So if you categorize our food, you will see the first taste, or they don't have first and last. So taste, so one is like sweet, sour, salt, pungent, bitter, and astringent. Okay, so there is sweet taste, which we call in Sanskrit madhura, madhura or madhu. Second taste is sour, which we call amala. Second is salt, which is lavana. Pungent, katu. Then bitter, tikta. Then astringent, kasai. So 6 different taste. If I'm just moving forward, just a little bit forward, all these tastes. So if you see these 6 tastes, sweet, sour, salt, pungent, bitter, and astringent, you will see that all this sweet, they have also 5 elements, but 2 of the element are more higher than other. So sweet has this earth and fire element. Then sour has air and ether element. Then salt has fire and water element. Pungent has fire and air element. Bitter has air and space element. Astringent has air and earth element. Sometimes we got confused. What is astringent and bitter taste? So sweet is like banana or mango. That taste, sweet. I think we all know what is a sweet taste. Sour taste is like a lemon, lime, and sometimes tomatoes, right? So this is sour taste. Salt is like sea salt, rock salt. This is salt taste. Bitter is like a coffee taste or chocolate, dark chocolate. How this taste like dark chocolate or the coffee without sugar. How it tastes, that is bitter taste. Pungent is the taste which is um, what is it? Chili taste, right? Spicy taste or chili taste, like onion or chilies or black peppers, something which is more spicy. Ginger. Then we have astringent taste. Astringent taste is a taste like broccoli or cauliflower or some leaves or sprouts. That taste. Okay. So these are 6 different tastes according to Ayurveda. Sometimes this umami taste is like combination of astringent and bitter, like taste of both. Umami we also call it sometimes. But in Ayurveda, we say 6 different tastes. So sweet, sour, salt, pungent, bitter, and astringent. These are the 6 different tastes. Now, how we work with this taste with our prakriti. So you will see yesterday we was talking about that Vata has air and space element, Pitta has fire and water element, Kapha has earth and water element. Now, when we see these 6 different tastes, sweet, sour, salt, pungent, bitter, and astringent, you'll see that sweet has earth and fire. So if we see sweet taste, if you go with the prakriti, for example, if a vata person is there, for example, if I'm a vata person, which taste is good for me? Okay, so look at these tastes. If I eat as a vata person, sweet taste, it will increase earth and fire element. As a vata, I have more air and space element. So when I eat sweet, it will balance me. So it will not increase my vata because sweet don't have vata element that much high. They have more earth and fire element high. So for a vata people, sweet is very, very good taste. So vata people can eat sweet. And when I'm talking about sweet, I'm not talking about the white sugar like candies, chocolates, or any of these sweet taste. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about real taste. So you can say real taste can be banana or mango, rice, or wheat flour, or cauliflower. All these are the sweet. So for the Vata people, sweet taste is good. For Vata people, can they eat sour taste? You will say sour has air and earth element. So for the Vata people, air is there in Vata. So for the Vata people, sour taste is not a good taste because I think something wrong with this. Sour don't have, sour has, just a minute, sour has fire. Sour don't have earth, except fire. It's, I think, my typing mistake here. Fire. I'm just okay. Now correct. So even the sweet has earth and water element. Sour has fire and earth element. Salt has fire and water element. So Vata people, they can eat sweet taste. Vata people can eat sour taste, which is fire and earth, right? Then Vata people also can eat salt. Salt has fire and water, right? For Vata people, pungent taste, which is spicy taste, is not good because they have fire and air. So air is having in Vata also. So pungent taste is not good for Vata people. If you see bitter taste, bitter has air and space element, and Vata has air and space element too. So if Vata people eat bitter taste, which is like the taste of coffee or dark chocolate, that type of taste, if the Vata people eat that, it will increase their Vata. So Vata people need to avoid bitter taste. Then the astringent taste, air and earth element is there. So Vata people also should avoid air and this earth, so air especially. So astringent taste is also not good taste for Vata. So what Vata people can eat? Sweet. They can eat more sweet, sour, and salt to balance them. And they need to avoid as much as they can pungent taste, bitter taste, and astringent taste. These three different tastes as a Vata person. Look at a Pitta person. If somebody is Pitta person, the fire and the water is the element there. So can Pitta people eat sweet? So when we see the when we see our food has a taste, and then they have a cooling and heating impact also in our body. Sweet has cooling impact in our body. Sour has heating impact. Salt has heating impact. Pungent has heating impact. Bitter and astringent has cooling impact in our body. So if you see pitta is fire and water, and sweet is having earth and water. Although this water element is there, but still because this is a cooling impact, so pitta can eat sweet, but not so much sweet, little sweet. They can eat. For pitta people, sour because fire is there, so they need to avoid it. Salty, they need to avoid it because there is fire. Pungent, they need to avoid this because this has fire. So for the pitta people, we need to avoid sour, salty, and pungent taste. They can eat bitter and astringent, which is best for them. And in a little amount, they can also eat sweet taste. Then if you see kapha people have earth element and water element. Earth and water element kapha people have. So when kapha people eat sweet, they gain weight or they gain kapha more. They will feel more lazy, lethargic. So for kapha people, we need to avoid sweet taste. For the kapha people, no sweet taste. Then sour, fire and earth, and kapha has earth element. So kapha people also avoid sour taste. Then we have salty taste, which is having fire and water, because water is also there. So kapha people need to, reduce salt. So less salt, right? So they can eat salt, but not too much. Then kapha people, can they eat pungent taste? Fire and air is there in pungent. So kapha people can eat pungent taste. Pungent taste, which is like chilies and all, spicy. Kapha people, can they eat bitter? Yes, because air and space is there. So Kapha people can eat air and space element, like they will balance it. So Kapha people can eat bitter taste. Can Kapha people eat astringent? There is air and earth element. So Kapha people should little bit avoid of this astringent taste because earth is there. So for the Pitta people, they can eat sweet and bitter and astringent. For Kapha people, they can eat bitter, they can eat pungent, they can eat astringent, but little bit. So these are the six taste and balance with the Kapha Vata Pitta. So what we are doing when we are making food, we will check that when we are making this food, which person this food is eating. For example, if you are in a morning time, for example, morning. So if you remember the last chart we was having, so you will see morning 6 to 10 a.m., right, is a kapha time. So if you are preparing a food which is morning, like breakfast, 6 to 10, and if you have kapha people in your family, even there is no kapha people, you also need to avoid sweet food in the morning. Then you need to avoid sour food in the morning. You need to avoid astringent taste in the morning. Because what will happen when you eat these food, it will increase your kapha. So in the morning, we need to eat more pungent, we need to eat more bitter, we need to eat a little bit of astringent. So, or salty, we can eat in the morning. So these tastes are good, but sweet, sour, and astringent we need to avoid. Sweet, especially sweet and sour, we need to avoid because it will increase our kapha and we will feel more lazy and lethargic. If you are making lunch, which mostly we prepare in between 10 to 1 p.m. So in 10 to 1 p.m., what type of food we need to avoid? Pungent food, like more spicy food, because pitta is high in that time. And if you are eating some pungent food, and if you are a pitta style also, it will be more harmful for us. So you need to avoid pungent food in the daytime. We also need to avoid salty and sour in the daytime, lunchtime. In the evening, we need to avoid bitter food, astringent food, and pungent food. In the evening, we need to eat more sweet, we need to eat more sour, we need to eat more salty food in the evening. What will happen? It will reduce your, it will increase your, because that time is vata time, so it will decrease vata and it will balance your vata. So we need to keep in your mind when you are cooking that when I'm gonna to have this food and how I can balance how I can balance myself with the help of this food. Okay. So this is one way to do this. And same time when you are doing with the thinking about the month, which we call it ritu charya. So if you're thinking about the month, then is also working with the month. So for example, winters are more vata types. So in winter we need to eat more sweet, we need to eat more sour, and we can have salty food in the winter time. Sweet is more good because sweet has like earth and water element, and air is so high there, so it will more work. Or maybe sour food or salty food we can eat in a winter time. Summertime because pitta is going high, so summertime we need to avoid pungent food, which is fiery, salty food, and sour food. We need to avoid in your summer. And then in rainy season and spring season, we need to avoid more sweet, we need to avoid more sour, we need to avoid astringent. These type of food we need to avoid in springtime. So all these, when you think all these combination, then you will get to know understanding of these six days. You can understand everything, and you can make a food which can be helpful for us to balancing our vata pitta kapha. Sometimes we have two types. Yes, then you need to also work if you are having two types, and how to balance that. So for example, if somebody is vata pitta type, right, they need to avoid two types of foods, right, and especially uh, this specific time. For example, vata works in the morning 2 to 4, 2 to 6, and in the evening 2 to 6, right? So that's time, right? Vata people should not eat which increase a vata food, which is like pungent, bitter, and astringent. We need to avoid, especially those food if you are a vata type. And then if you are a vata pitta type, in pitta time you need to avoid that. So you will feel that when you are eating this way, you will be more balanced. And the reason behind all these is happen because we do unbalance with our food diet. Okay, so so if you see this chart will show you more information. So it's like sweet taste, vata will go down, so it's good. Which is going down is good, right? Pitta will also go down because it's having cooling impact, right? So sweet is good for vata and pitta people, but kapha people, kapha will increase in the sweet. Then sour for vata, it will reduce, but pitta and kapha, it will increase. For salty, vata will reduce, pitta and kapha will be increase in salt when you're eating salt. Pungent, vata and pitta will increase, kapha will reduce. Bitter, vata will go up, pitta and kapha will reduce. Astringent, vata is going high, pitta and kapha is going low. Okay, although this the last one, you will say they have earth element, but they have actually base, they have three element with together. They has air and space more, and then earth is there. So this is one of the chart. If you see our tongue, so you will see which part of our tongue taste which sweet, which taste. Sweet is the front of your tongue. So whenever we eat anything sweet, the front tongue will taste sweet. Sour are the sides one. Bitter is behind that. Salt is behind that. Then pungent and bitter is in between, and astringent is the back. Something. So okay. So we can work with this taste in these different types. So I want, do you have any question?
No, it's all clear.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
I wanted to all okay. So I'm showing you one chart. I wanted to just a minute. There is one chart which is a beautiful chart about so do you feel interesting? This is like so interesting, huh?
It's all clear what to avoid.
My voice is not coming?
No, I said it's clear what foods
I'm just sharing something.
you have to avoid.
I was just sharing. Okay, so you will see according to what we are just was talking about the taste, according to that, now we will apply this everything according to taste. So you need to, sometime we also got confused with the taste. For example, if I ask you what is honey, what you will say? Honey is sweet?
Yeah, honey is sweet, yeah.
Yeah. But according to Ayurveda, if you go traditional type of like old style of honey, now maybe we have like more sugar syrup in the honey, right? So I don't know the modern. If you go and you have original honey, like bee honey, so you will see when you taste it in the beginning you will feel sweet, but at the end you will feel a different taste. Have you tasted that this way? Like different taste, and that, yeah, that taste is called a little bit astringent taste, type of bitter and astringent. It's like mixture. Yeah, so it's like say, oh, for example, you will say apple. Oh, apple is sweet, but then if you go deep in apple, then it's like more astringent taste. So it's like sometimes we need to, very particular in this. For example, now if you see food category, right? For Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which fruit is good, which is we need to avoid. Okay. So Vata, we are starting with the Vata. So Vata people should avoid. So we are first talking about avoid. What they need to avoid? They need to avoid dry fruits. All the dry fruits like almond, fig, dates, right? Pear, like dry fruit, right? Raisins, right? Kajus, or any type of seeds, they need to avoid because most of the time these dates and these all have a taste which is like more astringent taste or bitter taste or um, these taste, right? So these things are not good for Vata people because it will increase uh, Vayu, which is Vata in their body. So we need to avoid these things. What is favor? They what type of food they can eat? They can eat sweet fruit, right? Like when apple got ripped, yes, they can have when it's sweet. Most of the time, you will see apple has astringent taste, but when they got sweet, they got ripped, then they are sweet. Apricot, avocados, bananas, berries, cherries, coconut, date, figs, right? So we water people need to avoid dry fig, but if they are not dry, fresh fig good for them. Grapes, right? Kiwi, lemon, lime, mangoes, melon, orange, papaya, peach, pineapple, plum. These all are food which they can have. I will send you this list. So if you are not able to see in it, you can see. For example, for Pitta people need to avoid which increase their fire element in your body. So they need to avoid sour fruit. For example, if there is an apple who's sour, apricot, sour banana, like not ripped banana, berries, cherry, sour one, right? Grapes, kiwis, which is like the unwrapped one, right? Orange, sour orange, peaches, right? Pineapple, plum, all these things we need to avoid. For the favor, like what Pitta people can eat, they are like more sweet fruits like apple, apricots, avocado, berries, cherries, coconut, date, fig, grapes, melon, oranges, papaya, pears, pineapple, sweet one, plum, pomegranate, right? Raisins, strawberries, watermelons. So this is sweet type of fruit they can eat. Or for the kapha people, they need to avoid more sweet food. So they need to avoid like avocado, banana, coconut, date, fig, grapes, kiwi, mango, melon, orange, papaya, pineapple, plum, rugers, right? Termines. I don't know what is these fruits. Watermelons. All these fruit we need to avoid as a kapha. For what is favor, what they can eat, apples, right? Yes, they can eat apple, apple sauce, apricot, berries, cherries, cranberries, fig dry, and grapes, lemon, lime, peaches, pears, pomegranates, raisins, strawberries. These are the some of the fruit category, if you can say, where we need to avoid. And the same rule we can apply in our day. So, for example, kapha time we need to avoid kapha food. Pitta time we need to avoid pitta food. Whatever prakriti you have, vata people you need vata time you need to avoid vata food. Whatever category you are having. So same about vegetables. So there are some vegetables we need to avoid, especially uh, as a person, as Vata Pitta Kapha, and as a timing we need to avoid seasonal or daytime you need to avoid. So for example, vegetable for Vata people they need to avoid like beet greens, bitter melons, broccolis, sprouts, some root, cabbage, cauliflower, celery, corn, um, eggplants, kale, mushrooms, olives, onion, peas, pepper, sweet and hot potatoes. All these we need to avoid as a Vata people. And what we can have is like beet, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, cucumber, garlic, green beans, green chilies, jalapenos, leafy greens. So okra, olives, onion. So these are some food categories where we need to check that we are, as a Vata time, as a Vata person, what food we need to increase. When you are having too much Vata in your body, then also we need to reduce. We need to not eat these food because they will increase Vata in our body. So whenever we have some Vata type of disease in our body. For example, when we have pain, when we have constipation, so we need to avoid all these which is uh, um, increasing our vata and which is balancing their good. Similarly, for the pitta, we need to avoid spicy food. So pungent vegetables like beet greens, beet raw, yeah, and corn, eggplant, garlic, green chilies, horseradish, mustard green, olives, onions, peppers, pickles, radish, spinach, tomatoes. Yeah. So these are some vegetables we need to avoid as a pitta people. What we can eat? We can eat um, a fruit which is like um, sweet and bitter food vegetable which is like melons or broccolis or cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, celery, cucumber, green beans, fennels, kale, leafy green, lotus, okra, right? So this is a different category and you can read them, and I'm just sending it because it will take so much time. So vegetables which are we need to avoid. Grain, there is a category of grains which we can avoid as a pitta, as a kapha, as a vata. There is uh, some different beans, dairy product, milk product, right? And there some nuts, seed, oils, some beverage, right? Some herbs and teas we need to avoid, or we can have spices, right? Sweeteners and food supplements. So these are some categories. I will send you all these lists. So this is a list which will tell us what we need to avoid which time. So if you're making same food in morning and same food in afternoon or evening, so we need to work on that. We need to make a in the mind about the taste waste, and basis of these tastes you can plan your meal. Yes. So this was some of the different taste I am sending you, and this information come from there is a very good teacher which has this study of Ayurveda, very good a knowledgeable master, and this list come from their center, which is very good information about this food categories. So you can have these food categories, and according to that you can plan this. So now we was I was thinking that other people will join, and we will ask what type of ingredient we can found in your house. So if I will ask you, Tomaji, so what type of vegetarian, green and food you have in your kitchen?
Okay. I know for myself, I'm 100% kapha. So
You feel like, did you have this questionnaire? Have you done that?
no, but I know I'm kapha.
Yeah. You feel
Like
lazy
more.
also sometimes?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So according to my knowledge that I'm kapha, I'm my kitchen is also look like that. So I'm trying to avoid.
When we are having some prakriti, for example, vata people will eat more vata type of food, and they will avoid other, right? They have to eat opposite of that, right?
Yeah.
So
So
in
when
your kitchen,
yeah,
in your
I
kitchen,
have.
okay,
Sorry.
in your kitchen you have rice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wheat flour.
Wheat plan is.
Wheat, this powder of wheat flour. Which type of flour you use?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Okay, what is in your kitchen? I will just hear. What?
Flour. You say flour.
Yes,
The sound is a little bit in delay. Like corn flour or
corn flour. Okay.
yeah, or whole grain flour also.
Okay.
And then chickpea is my favorite.
Chickpea, like powder, or you have a
No,
whole
not powder. The
whole.
whole
Okay.
cooked. Yeah.
Okay.
Beans and like like I like in the soup or chickpea soup or something like that. It's very
Okay.
tasty for my system.
Okay. So which type of spices you have? Do you have turmeric?
I have a lot of spices, but I don't know exactly what English words. I will check for today.
You have something yellow powder.
Yeah. Yellow is like turmeric. Yeah,
Yeah, turmeric. You have turmeric.
yeah. Cardamom. How do you say? Or we say original. I will
Okay.
have to look.
Okay, when when you cook chickpea for soup, which
Yeah.
type of pan you use?
Which type of?
Pan, like where you
Uh,
boil it,
I
how
have a
you boil it.
special. Yeah, I have a special pan because I don't eat meat. I have special pans for this, so I boil it in.
Like
For
pressure
example,
cooker? Like, do you have pressure cookers?
no.
You don't have.
No.
Okay.
So
So
sometimes it's a long time of boiling.
okay, so it take long boiling, right?
Yeah.
So do you soak them?
I soak them.
Like
Trying to
in the
remember.
water before?
Put a salt or?
Like, for example, when I make chickpea dal, like we make chola. So what we do, we soak it overnight. So what will
Yeah,
happen?
yeah. So the day before.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
soak
yeah,
day before?
yeah. Also beans soaked before.
Okay, okay. So,
Yeah,
okay, do you have some pan which makes bread? How you make breads?
I
Like
made by
what
my
you do?
own.
Okay, what you do with the whole flour? You make
With
something, some bread out of that flour.
yeah.
Okay. So what type of pan you use?
It's like lower.
Flat?
Yeah, flat. Yeah, lower.
Okay. Because I need to check, what type of, because we will cook together, right? So you need to have same.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to check everybody what they have. So
Yeah,
maybe
it's difficult to
maybe I
explain.
will tell everybody send me some photograph of their pans.
Okay.
Or maybe I can send a photograph that do you have this pan or this will be good.
Yeah, maybe you should do opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, so I will take a picture and I will say, do you have this? Do you have this something this, right? Then I can
Okay.
and some spices maybe like okay, chickpeas or like do you
Lentic.
do you get chickpea powder?
No, I didn't notice that.
Okay,
We have powder, garlic powder.
okay. Garlic.
Yeah.
Do you have some Indian supermarket around?
No, I don't have it.
Okay,
It's far away from me, so
no problem.
I have only ashwagandha. I don't ashwagandha.
Only ashwagandha you have.
Yeah.
Okay. So what
And
maybe I think this is a great idea. I will take a picture of pans and I will take a picture of different beans and spices. Do you have cumin seeds? You maybe you don't
I,
have.
I have cumin powder.
You have powder.
Yeah,
Okay. Do you use onions?
onions. Yes, of course.
Yes. Tomatoes?
Yeah. I have also from my garden tomatoes. They are frozen immediately
Oh,
because
you
in the
have
winter you don't have fresh tomatoes.
okay.
So when the season is of tomatoes, you just pick the tomatoes and put in the deep freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We can get tomato 12 months. I think this is not breed.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Okay. Normally, what type of food you cook?
Normally it's vegetarian food, but I also
What did you had in the morning today? Like,
oh, I didn't have nothing yet.
okay, what you had dinner last night?
I didn't also have dinner. I have only lunch.
What did you have lunch?
For lunch was not uh, not good food, right? It was a big salad from tomato, cucumber, all mixed up. So
What you had breakfast last morning? Very tough
breakfast.
question.
Yeah, I have to remember now.
Okay, what you will cook today now?
Today I still don't know.
Okay, so normally what you have in
Um,
breakfast?
it depends, you know. It's like how to say. Mm, I forgot English words for.
Like, do you eat like oats, porridge, all these things?
Yeah, like yeah, that's right. Porridge, that's right. And like
Like
things like
some
that. Yeah, something like that.
rice, len some lentils, dal. We call
Lentils no for breakfast. Lentils for lunch.
lunch. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, obviously lunch. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Fishes are also sometimes fish. You know.
Okay. Do you
So
use milk product also?
it's consume milk products.
Milk
Only
you
cheese.
cheese. Okay.
Yeah,
Butter.
only cheese.
Butter.
Butter, yes.
Yogurt.
Only ghee, no. Yogurt, no.
No yogurt.
No.
Okay.
My stomach can't stand that. So raw milk, no. Maybe like almond, stuff
Almond
like
milk.
almond, yeah, or rice water or something like that.
Okay.
Substitute for milk, but I can't also. Ghee is too heavy for me.
Okay. Ghee.
Yeah, ghee. Yeah.
Okay. What type of oil you use? What oil you use?
Oh, I have different oils. I have olive oil,
Mm-hmm.
sunflower,
Okay.
pumpkin oil,
Okay.
fenugreek. I still have it.
Okay. Mustard oil. You have mustard oil.
No,
Coconut
I
oil.
don't. No, no.
Coconut
It's,
oil.
no.
Okay. Okay. No
Coconut
problem.
oil.
Oil. Yeah. Oil. We can use any of which is cookable.
Yeah,
So you're gonna to cook with us, right?
yeah. I will try. I will try.
Okay, so yeah, so maybe I will do this. I will send some pictures and I will try to find out because I don't want it to give you so much burden also that you go somewhere and buy. So we can work on those things which is already there in our kitchen and
Yeah.
work, yeah, or which you can buy nearby things, right? So we'll work
Okay.
on that. So maybe I think you have to go.
I have few minutes
You have
left.
to.
So you will cook and we will follow you, or how is the procedure?
So I will tell you that what we are gonna to cook tomorrow, for example, right? And then we will talk about the ingredients, right? And then whatever procedure will there, like maybe if you wanted to soak it, for example, I will tell you, okay, tomorrow we are going to make this, and you need to soak it, right? So you need to prepare those things, right? And then you need to you can also try with me. So we will have all ingredients together and then I will tell what how to make it, what is the procedure, what is the steps.
Okay,
Yeah, so it's like this way.
nice.
Yeah.
Hardly wait. Yeah. You will also cook some desserts.
Yes, I will. So we will cook some breakfast dishes. We will cook some lunch dishes. We will cook some dinner. We will cook some yes sweets.
Ah, good.
You like sweet?
Yeah, too much.
Kapha people eat too much sweet.
Too much. Yeah, but
They need to
I
avoid.
shouldn't. Yeah. I was looking the list you have before. There are so many things good on forbidden side.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we will work on that. And some of the ingredient we will also I will tell you how to, if you need to buy, you can do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then we are finishing because there is no other people we need to ask them also.
Yeah.
So everybody please, I will send you a picture today. Maybe I will click some picture of my kitchen and then I will ask, do you have these type of things? If you don't have, we will sort out how we can do things, right? Do you have a mixture grinder, like mixture? Like
Yeah,
how to, yeah? Do you have?
it should be somewhere.
It should be somewhere.
Yeah,
You
I
need to take
have,
it
I
out.
have.
Please find it, because
Yeah,
that is
I have,
also
I have.
very important, right?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so we'll finish here. Okay, so join your palm together. We are chanting one Om and Sri Shanti. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly, gently open your eyes. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Deepaji.
Thank you, Ji.
Bye.
Bye, Ji.
Bye.